Are we recording?
Yes.
Cool. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Colin from Neptune the Mystic again, and this is my Gear Tour part dos. This is the home studio, and if you notice, I've got kind of a Frankenstein's monster of a monstrosity and redundancy set up.
I just got that.
Yeah. In my free time, I love teaching. So this is the student kit. Right here, it's a Pearl. I'm making up words now. A Pearl Export, which was given to me by a very gracious friend who quit playing a long time ago, and I use this one to teach.
Okay.
This one has all Remo Weather King Emperor heads on it. It's got an LP cowbell.
That's fun.
All my old entry-level cymbals from when I started playing: HCS hats, V8X Crash, MCS Ride, with your basic run-of-the-mill PDP single pedal. The head on it's a Remo Power Stroke 3.
The head on the what?
The bass drum.
Okay, yeah.
Which is Remo's more durable kick drum, because if you're a brand new player, you know, everybody's going to wail on it. Which
you just don't have the dynamics yet.
Yeah, I keep this around. This was my first ever crash cymbal.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Do you show that to your students as like a what not to do type of thing, or?
Yeah, exactly. This is why I say you don't. You're not Daniel San. You don't karate chop your. Don't karate chop your cymbals.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So over here is my baby. This is the Thomas Superstar Maple 7-piece drum kit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The snare drum, which is you saw in the last video, which I put that on the Imperial Star. These shells are 100% maple.
Is this the same snare from the last video you said?
No, this is a different one.
Oh, is this the Star Classic?
This is the Star Classic.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll show that one now. Actually, there's a funny story behind this one. I was at Nashville Used Music one day, kind of just hanging out with some friends, and I saw this in the back, and you can get a look at it. You can see the wood.
It is beautiful.
It's a smoky black color. And I actually bought it as is. Everything came on it. The snare head, the batter head, which is a Weather King coated sound. Very durable, very nice head. And it was on sale for, originally retail for $300. And when I came in and I saw this, the guy selling it literally looked at me and said, yeah, we had a guy come in and offer me $150 for it. And then he said, so why not? I'll give you the same offer. So I got a very, very nice snare drum for over half of what it retails for.
I hope that guy isn't watching the video. This video.
Well, if you're watching it, you know I'm putting it to good use. So this guy does not leave this house. Unless it's going to be mic'd up.
Yeah.
We're playing a very, very, very high-end venue.
Let me come behind you.
Come on around. Read the track list for Master of Puppets.
Much better lighting from over here.
Much light, mini wow.
Yes.
The cymbal setup is pretty much the exact same thing that I showed in my last video.
Yeah, I remember the what was this one? The dark, classic dark?
Yep, Classic's dark.
Yeah.
But now it's got a war wound.
Oh, what? What happened to it?
Just.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Again. I can't remember if I had insurance on it or not.
You need someone to show you that wrecked up hi-hat that you just showed us earlier. So
Yeah.
here, that's what not to do.
What not to do.
Here's what not to do right here.
But it happens over time anyway, no matter
It does, you're right.
how experienced you are. Same thing, my 16-inch Trash Crash, my 10-inch, 12-inch HCS stack, my 18-inch Classic Custom regular Crash, also known as a medium Crash, 16-inch Classics China Crash, and then I mentioned this before, this is my Zildjian 22-inch Avidus retro ride cymbal. And one of the differences between my home kit and my live kit is I don't play with an auxiliary hat.
I see. Yeah. I noticed it's not here anymore. Well, the stack is here, which you said you use as a hat sometimes?
Yeah, I can kind of use it.
Kind of, yeah.
But, you know, when I'm feeling fun, I can kind of borrow the auxiliary hat for my teaching kit. So I don't drop sticks. So moving on, the batter heads on all these are the Evans Black Chrome level 360 2-ply heads with a little bit of oil in the middle.
Okay, yeah.
I fell in love with these when I watched a YouTuber who had his set up this way. But when put behind a microphone, they have this incredibly dark, deep, warm, wet attack to them.
Okay.
That you can't hear when you play live, but when you put on hearing protection, or you put them behind a microphone and you record, then you can really hear what they sound like, and they sound incredible.
Oh, that's awesome.
On my bass, same thing. I have for the batter head, it's the Evans Level 360 EMAD 2 two-ply bass head with Remos Falam Slam patch. That's what they're called. Crap. And on this, the only dampening I use in it is a sheet, just a bed sheet. And then if you come around and look at the front of it, I have one of Tama's stock resonator heads, which I custom decorated with a picture.
I remember this one.
That we found at the Spirit of Halloween, which I think it looks really cool.
It does look cool. I thought you had another one that had this on it too.
I tried to custom cut a porthole in that head, and
oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
It didn't work out so hot.
Yeah.
So the big difference really is just that this kit is only single bass with a double pedal down here, which I'm currently using the Tama Iron Cobra Junior.
Yeah, let's take a look at that one, because I know those are pretty high end.
This actually wasn't.
Or those in the speed grubber, at least.
This cost me only about $50.
Used or new?
Used.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's pretty sick.
They're a little bit heavier than the Pearl pedal, which is what I like about that.
Are these the ones with springs in them, you said?
These actually have a hole for springs.
Oh, that's right.
Room for it, but I haven't bought the springs yet.
Okay.
Because once again, I'm poor.
Yeah. Show us some of your auxiliary stuff, because I know we were talking about that earlier.
Okay. Really, right now, all I'm using is this, which is this is an LP mini everything rack, which you can attach to any boom stand. And then right now I've kind of just got LP piccolo block. And then a Pearl regular block. Which I've kind of nicknamed it a cowbell block, because it kind of sounds like a cowbell. But it's extremely loud.
It is pretty loud, yeah.
Eventually what I'd like to do is complete the set of auxiliary blocks, because they come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. They make one that's dark blue that's about the size of this. And so you can go like...
Oh, I see.
All the way down. My eventual goal too is to build like an entire left side, and maybe even on the right side, of just auxiliary percussion stuff. Because I really fallen in love with Latin and fusion and jazz drumming.
Oh, that's awesome.
And all the kind of fun stuff you can do with that. And then on the right side here, I have a Rhythm Tech DST tambourine, which is the oldest piece of auxiliary percussion I have on my kit. I bought that literally not even like 2 months after getting my first drum set for Christmas. And so I got a LP claw mount, which you can mount to the side of any of your
that's cool.
acoustic hoops. And so same kind of thing here. Instead of having an auxiliary hat, it gives me other options. What's kind of cool about it is the way it's mounted, it'll vibrate when I hit the low tom. So I don't even have to hit the tambourine to make it play.
There you go, that's cool.
And then the hi-hat I'm using here is the DW3000. These two-legged double brace hi-hat stand, and I use it. I have it mounted up to part of my Gibraltar rack, which I have connected to my tom stand over here that holds the 8-inch tom. Because the thing that drives me crazy is, like I said in my last video, sometimes the way I play, my left pedal likes to float.
Yeah.
So I don't even have these legs touching the floor. I have them locked in place, blocking my left pedal.
I see.
That way it won't float around when I play. And when you get into faster grooves, it won't float around on me. So other than that, that's really about it.
All right, cool.
My live setup and my studio setup are soon going to kind of mix themselves together as I find more comfortable things here that I like implementing in my live show, and as I start implementing more auxiliary stuff. The next thing I'm planning on getting is a trigger pad. that I can put right here on my 13-inch, my 12-inch tom, excuse me, and maybe sample a hi-hat.
Oh, that'd be neat.
So instead of having an actual auxiliary hat, which would get in the way, I could just sample a closed hi-hat for double bass grooves.
Okay.
Stuff like that. And then, because I just found out that Roland makes mesh heads
Yeah.
for acoustic drums.
Oh, what? Oh, I thought that was just for electronic stuff.
No, like they actually make full-size mesh heads for acoustic drums.
Why?
And you can trigger that.
Oh, that's
and
cool.
Turn your kit into a full-sized electronic acoustic
Okay, that's probably what I was thinking. Yeah, because I've seen something like that before.
Because it's like I've fallen in love with electronic kits lately, and I have my old electronic kit from college broken apart up there on top of the bookshelf.
Where? There it is. Yeah.
Until I can figure out a way to incorporate
all
those
pads
pieces into my final setup.
Yeah. That's going to be cool.
I mentioned in my last video that one of my favorite drummers right now is Thomas Lang. And he's got a stealth rack system on the left and right side of his kit with rototoms and other things way down here on the floor. And it kind of got me thinking, how cool would it be to take like my electronic pads, build a side rack right here, and then have that for other weird
that'd be really cool.
Percussion effects.
You just want a really good brain to go with that, unless you want to use the brain that came with it.
We'll see. We'll see, or a trigger pad. But other than that, that's about it.
All right, cool.
Thanks, guys.